those two names together and jumpstart a host of feelings and memories through Tuscaloosa and Baton Rouge. Moments of frustration, disbelief, and jubilation due to the battles that these two have had. From national championship games to season derailments, this rivalry has had it all, and we've got even more for you today. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. This series has been built on tight games, but LSU destroyed that line of thinking by blowing out the Tide last season.
I really feel like LSU is one of the few programs in the country that on paper matches up very well with the Crimson Tide year after year. And last year, David, we saw all of those athletes make so many plays.
So many athletes. Not only did they match up, they got to celebrate. That game was early because it was a blowout. They got to celebrate, and Alabama didn't like it. I look for this rivalry game to be heated. And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Fires downfield. He makes a catch. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he doesn't hear...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Fires into traffic and intercepted. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got it in the middle with Dickerson. Now the connection takes him to the 11.
I like like the running back there on the route with patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking for a man. It's done. Snagged out of the air. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Racing down the left side. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bama! And they turn it into a defensive score.
That's such a great job by the defense because they never quit on the play. Yeah, they gave completion, but did you see them swarm to it, rip the ball out? They're able to scoop and score. That is an unbelievable effort play by the defense.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Power football with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
Finding up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other, man. You can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before COVID. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football. That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's done. Quarterback now breaking the field. It's complete on the right side. And the defense drags him down. LSU right back to the line. They'll move the tight end. Wants to adjust the pattern. He'll throw on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's York. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Trying to get rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you start to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
The Tigers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Corrals it at the 45. They made the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Dropping back, it's done. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Firing to the right, complete. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Makes one-man miss. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the 1st quarter yet.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Rides to back and leaves it. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the 1st quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heat, he gets rid of it. And they can't make the connection on third down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Back to pass, it's done. Looking to scramble. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Tigers are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw? He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open.
Touchdown, Tigers! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll bring it out. It's Ali. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for... What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Tight end now in motion. The inside handoff. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. Nice move there. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Takes a hit as he fires. They're working that left side. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Rushes on him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Hendricks. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Dropping back, it's done. Finds his man. It's Callow. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 1st down. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. LSU quick to the line. They just keep firing. Dances away. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year.
And he can fill up the hand now with that big man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire.
And this offense on 1st down.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
I'll tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase it. But really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Wants to throw. It's done. Flushed out of the pocket. Had to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback may change this route. They'll send the tight end in motion. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Poe. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. Fires on the move. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Isn't that another? By this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Now on first down from the 30. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's done. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll pull it down. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Callow. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. That's caught. It's York. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Bringing the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out. And he'll and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. LSU lining up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, LSU! And nobody's been able to hold that Tiger as LSU builds its lead over Alabama.
And listen, both these teams knew coming into this one that the more physical team was going to get it done, David, and that's been the Tigers, right? On both sides of the ball. They have been dominating in this game.
And putting up points, too. When LSU gets their offense going, they are so hard to beat. Rivalry game, regular game, whatever it is, this offense is cooking.
Here comes that Alabama offense. The give to the back. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day and nowhere to run.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Floats it out in space. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on third down and try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and
he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Defense might bring the house here. Caught in the backfield. It's Stroud. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And they can't make the connection.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Give to the fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Bearcats will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. To the air. It's done. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. Gonna run it. It's Poe. Not a lot of room. It found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. It's a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball still.
They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Inside the 45. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
The run to the left. Got the first down and more. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, LSU!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. Good blocking, good running. Pickup of 6 out to the 30. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got his man. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Snagged in the middle, it's Stroud.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looking to throw, it's good. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We'll send out the kicker here. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. He slides that just inside the right upright. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly. He's still down by a good bit of points.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Leaves it with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's done. Working that left side now. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU Bengals. That one puts them in real. Good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making the plays.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Ali. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Speeding down the left side. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Pedro. 133.
Is what?
133. 133. You leaving out at 2 o'clock or?
Dude, you didn't think... any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Florida is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping in Gainesville.
Back to pass, it's Hood. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. Can't get him to the ground. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make it. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back on this football.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. He might want another play. Motion from the back. They'll start this drive with a pass. He wants to go deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Punch it out of the air. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield. It's done. Trying to find the end zone. Smashes through the tackle. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's busted. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Got a man. It's Ali. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's a throw downfield late. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. LSU right back to the line. Looking to pass. It's done. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let him out of the pocket there, but now forcing the 4th down, and it's decision time for this offense.
Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. And down he goes. Not sure about putting your quarterback in harm's way there, but that's going to do it.